Peace and love eternal unto the divine beings. What is going on? It's your girl T Honey, the artist. T, the medium, coming at y'all with a current transits message for the full moon here in Leo. Okay, make sure that y'all smash the like button. Okay, I appreciate all the comments, the shares, and the subscribes. Thank y'all so much for your participation here on the channel. All right, and we get ready to get it popping here with these current transits. Now, I'm looking at specific transits here, okay, or the energies that could be coming about or that you could be experiencing, okay, due to the following: the sun and the moon being in opposition in opposite houses here, okay, with it being the full moon here and the sun directly opposing it. Um, Everything that's being hidden or done during certain moon cycles and shit, a lot of that stuff is being exposed here. Okay. You also have the moon is also opposing Pluto, I believe. At the end of Capricorn. Okay. So it's a very interesting dynamic here. All right. Overall, though, with the Leo full moon, the message here is authentic pride versus egoic pride. Okay, authentic happiness and emotional satisfaction versus, stuff our shadow or our ego want. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot about, with this Leo energy, it's a lot about not letting your pride get in the way of certain things. Okay. I'm coming to realization of this myself on my journey, ways in which my pride might inhibit me. This is why it's important to move. If you're gonna move with pride, you gotta move in an authentic manner, like meaning from the heart. Okay. But when it's pride coming from your ego, like from your ego, I mean from like a place of fear or from a place of, reservation or apprehension because of something that happened in the past. Okay, because of what certain people did or said or you know what I mean? Or because you don't want judgment in a way, or you know what I mean? It's a lot of different ways in which our ego and pride can block off like our abundance. Okay, our ability to say yes to the universe if we're too busy saying no and putting up blocks all the time, not going with the flow. It takes us out of the flow and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, so that's the main message here. And if y'all didn't see my video clip and y'all didn't watch the rest of the sign readings, my song channel for the full moon is Hearts of Fire, create love desire, take you higher and higher to the world you belong. Okay, yes, that's the way of the world. Plant a flower and you grow a pearl. Child is born with a heart of gold, but the way of the world makes his heart so cold, right? Or turn cold, or whatever the case might be. Okay, this is the same energy that we're talking about here. Hearts of fire, earth, wind, and fire. Okay, these are the messages here, like straight from the sun type deal. Okay, hearts of fire is that Leo energy. Okay, the passion being restored. Okay, pride and love of self being restored in a big way here. Okay, and that inner child, or that's the inner child healing, right? The reason why the inner child is coming through so heavy in these readings, right, is because of the fact it's Leo. Okay? We talking about a Leo full moon. This is the house of Leo. Leo rules children. Okay? Or things that could have went on pertaining to childhood. Okay? But it stemmed back from there. So there's a lot of maybe hidden toxic ways people had, okay, things that they said to you that might have impacted you on an emotional tip, okay, that impacted your courage or your confidence, or you see what I'm saying? If stuff somebody was saying to you diminished your courage and your confidence and shit as a child, this is what your inner child is coming through with right now. To heal the heart space, to make it okay for you to say yes, make you feel safe enough to open up to have certain experiences despite shit that happened to you in the past. Choosing authentic pride over egoic pride. Okay? If you in your ego, you moving, it's fear, it's all fear based and shit. You see what I'm saying? So, saying yes, okay, to the universe, because we can heal this shit that went on. Okay? Um, so yeah, major heart chakra clearing and a clearing of the emotional body, because the Leo, okay, aspect, right? All right, the Leo aspect with the sun, okay? Leo being ruled by the sun, and the sun is in an opposing house. So the sun's light is shining directly at the moon. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, the sun is going to heal. The sun is going to purify, right? And then the moon rules emotions. This is why it's a clearing of your heart space, because Leo, the lion, and courage and strength, they have a lot to do with your heart. Okay, and the moon is there. So that's especially the connection to the heart. Okay, and then thus the emotional body, since the moon is the celestial body that runs the emotions. So it's a clearing of your heart chakra in your entire emotional body. Okay, you could be purging right now certain toxic habits, patterns, trying to implement things that you learn. This is about the implementation of what we know, because that is going to get us to where we want to be, utilizing that higher wisdom. You see what I'm saying? Or moving in divine order, basically, right? So there's all that. All right. We also got an interesting dynamic here. We're going to talk about, because Venus is squaring Mars right now. Okay, so we got to get off into that. Venus is squaring Mars right now, and Mars is in Gemini, so we got to get off into that. Okay? Okay. But first, okay, because that's the masculine and the feminine energy being in opposition. Okay, and here they have to work in harmony. So we're going to figure out what's up. All right. You got Pluto and Mercury and Cappy, right? With this going on, okay? You could be experiencing a few things, okay? You could be letting people know, okay, that you're leaving or that you're ending a certain situation, okay? You could be getting ready to embark on a new beginning and thus notifying people of the endings, okay? With that Pluto there in Cappy, you could be leaving a particular job, you could be leaving or breaking a lease, okay? You could be switching career lanes, okay? This could even be with Mercury and Cappy. This could even be you switching phone companies, you switching internet companies, or something like that here. Okay. You can be leaving one job, starting another. Like I said, leaving one industry, starting another. Or you can be leaving the rat race period and embarking on entrepreneurship. Okay. Some of you guys are experiencing a height in your spiritual gifts, or you're experiencing, okay, a rebirth in your spiritual gifts altogether. Okay, some of you guys could be finding out you're a medium all of a sudden, and y'all got the departed trying to come talk to you. Okay, that could be going on right now. Seeing is how we in Aquarius, getting ready to move into Pisces. The spiritual activity is way, way up. And you have Mercury still there with Pluto in Capricorn. And Pluto rules death. Okay, that's your scorpionic energy, death and rebirth, right? And then Mercury is the communications. So you could literally be receiving communications from the ancestors or communications from the departed. You could be getting pops or knocks or taps, water drip, little sounds. You could be experiencing stuff where spirit, your ancestors just let you know that they're there, okay, or that they're here helping you with this inner child work or whatever this is here that we're doing right now, okay, or this leaving this job or this major transition or this big move or whatever the case is. Your ancestors here help you with this right now, okay, so that you can move from the right space, so that you can make sure you're not moving in fear, but clarity and confidence. You see what I'm saying? That Leo energy, that authentic pride versus, out of fear of what could happen or what went wrong in the past and that type of deal. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Saying yes to the universe. Okay? Do you get what I'm trying to say? All right. So what's very interesting is that you have Pluto here is still opposing that Lilith in Leo. Okay, so this have a lot to do with that Lilith. It have a lot to do with our sexual desires. Okay, a lot of what we went through in our childhood, whether or not we know it or not, it shapes what we into or prefer sexually. Okay, due to what we happened, what we saw or experienced, or whatever the case might be. Okay, it also has to do about your soul's desires or your heart's desires or hidden desires in your heart. Okay, the ways in which you're passionate that might cause you to rebel against traditional beliefs or whatever the case might be, like this here. Okay, that type of energy. But due to pride and ego, or people moving in egoic pride, right? Some of us have elders and stuff that's been trying to end, or let's just say they're either trying to end our reputation, money, career, limited in some form or fashion. I just heard defamation. Okay, so somebody could even try to defame you. Okay, somebody could have been doing stuff like this to come at your reputation and shit, limit your abundance and shit. People been saying shit to limit your self-worth so that you would manifest shit. Some of them been doing this shit since we were children. Okay, some of you guys, like I said in the Aquarius reading, because this is impacting Aquarius directly. Okay, especially Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Saturn. Okay, or if you have Aquarius moon or Libra moon, you can be very impacted by this stuff that's going on here. Okay, some of y'all could have had absentee fathers or unhealed fathers or elders in the family that was very much my way or the highway. They weren't emotionally in tune or connected to their kids or their kids' emotional needs, and it all stems from their childhood wounding that they never healed. You get what I'm saying? So it caused this rift in communication, caused this rift in even wanting to connect to them. Anything that you could have felt like anything that you did or pursued, or any of your dreams or any of the work that you put in, you could have felt like they just cast it to the side. They wasn't that interested, didn't really care like that. Or y'all could have even had people trying to block your dreams directly. Okay, stuff like this, all out of their unhealed childhood wounds that they are projecting at you. And because you are the empath, you're picking up on some of that, quite possibly. Do you get what I'm saying? All right. So You feel like all you ever wanted was love or to have fun or have a good time or enjoy these people. You've been nothing but loving to these people, okay? Family, friend, foe, hoe, ex, whoever this is, okay? But these people are siblings. Let's not forget them. We do got Mars and Gemini. We about to talk about it in a minute. I'm trying to tell you. So let's not forget them siblings. Okay, let's not forget them off the list. uh, uh, but these people, they never spoke love into you or life into you and supported you emotionally or nothing like that. In fact, you as a divine being had everybody trying to demand this from you. Meanwhile, everybody else starved you of it. Do you get what I'm saying? Something like this that was going on here. That people are now their past actions or their past memories is coming back. Now it's dawning on these people. Do you get what I'm trying to say? With that Sun and Leo, this shit is dawning on them now. So all of the shit that's been going on in secret, whether they've been trying to keep secret or do in secret or whatever the fuck, okay, now it's being exposed or highlighted. Or now all the shit that was hidden or the emotional childhood wounds that they've been burying for however the fuck long. Now, because of the moon there in Leo and the sun opposing it, it's all being exposed and dredged up right now to be healed and dealt with. Okay? These elders didn't show love like that. If they got married, they did not marry for love. It was all about money or wanting to appear to be stable and shit like this. Okay, it was for business or competition or money. It didn't have shit to do with love per se. Okay, not very nurturing to your inner passions or your dreams. Okay, uh, nor did they care how about the things they did, decisions they made, how that impacted you. You see what I'm saying? Never put you or your emotional needs first for real. This type of energy. All of that shit being drudged up here. And they're going to realize it's because of how their parents treated them. Or whatever the case might be. Childhood wounds they never dealt with that they've been projecting at you for however the fuck long. Okay, it's all being exposed right now. Okay? Okay. Alright. It could be exposed that some of these people who are working together, or like I said, y'all can have family members that contracted certain friends or sent certain people in towards you. This was all to get information about you, the money that you were making, your love life, so that they can try to control your reputation, or so that they could try to control the narrative about you to other family, or control. They were trying to control how people see you. Okay, and it's because they are jealous of this dark quality that you possess. Okay, it's very interesting here. Okay, it could be also being exposed here that there were certain elders even sexually attracted to children or doing spell work on children to control them. Okay, you got all this kind of shit like this here being exposed here. Okay, um, because all this damage that never was healed is just a whole repeated cycles thing. And now, because they never healed their inner child, it's to the point where since they don't choose healing and they choose to do this instead, they're almost enslaved, okay, to the behavior, to the toxic behavior, okay. Uh, they're almost enslaved to behaviors that they already know to be toxic. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, putting their own desires over their emotional needs and the emotional well-being of their children, shit like that. Okay, so now we're healing all of this, and we're taking charge. Our inner child is helping us to do this right now, since they do not. Okay, uh, we're resurrecting our true feelings, the true desires of our heart, reverting back to who we were before the world turned our heart light off or made our hearts turn cold. Okay? Hearts of fire creates love, desire, taking you higher and higher to the world that you belong. Meaning that the heart of your inner child was always the light, it was always the way. Okay, letting your inner child lead the way. Okay, getting back to what it is we love and truly love to do. Okay, um, before we thought we had to live up to other people's expectations. Okay, so now that now that we finally starting to love ourselves, it's time. Okay, we done learned to actualize our own self love here, and so now it's time to say yes to the universe so that we can actualize and resurrect our childhood dreams. Do you get what I'm saying? Hey, Shaylee, how are you? Okay, this whole time you could have been had a lot of people trying to exert their willpower and stuff over you to like control you or sway your decisions and stuff like this, because deep down inside they know that you are the true leader, or you're gonna be emerging as the true matriarch or patriarch or the true spiritual authority in the family, or you are the one that comes to heal or break the generational curses here. Okay, somebody has been hiding this particular fact right here. Okay, that you are the one that was sent to heal and liberate the family line here. Okay, this is why they're becoming enslaved and bound to their own toxicity. Okay, it's due to their refusal to surrender and crucify their ego. Okay, all right, so you're receiving your spiritual inheritance and your spiritual gifts. Okay, some of you guys are getting communications from passed on grandmothers and grandfathers here, but I'm getting strong feminine, strong matriarchs. You could be inheriting spiritual gifts or spiritual inheritance from them. Okay, you inheriting these spiritual gifts though, or this spiritual inheritance is definitely a conflict for these people. Like I said, big tower moments, fights breaking out. Okay, family issues and shit being exposed. Okay, people being exposed for being mentally off or sick in some fucking manner. Okay, people could have worked really hard to like make you feel alone and isolated, but they didn't know that that's the energy. Okay, they didn't know that that's the energy of that, anyways. Okay, you have Neptune and Pisces. Okay, them abandoning you or whatever like this in your childhood or leaving you alone a lot, it just gave you more time to yourself to get to know yourself and what you truly like. Thus, it's going to be easier for you to work with your inner child. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for you to be alone and get along on your own. These people, they need the family structure. They need these social groups. They need that shit. You see what I'm saying? All of that is an illusion. So them trying to make you feel excluded from some shit, it just made you autonomous. And meanwhile, they just been feeding their own illusion because they think they think they need other people and shit. You see what I'm saying? They leaning on their own understanding. It's not God. It's not love that they leaning on. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is what the issue is. All right. So these elders, like I said, these illusions coming down, big tower moments, toxic ways being highlighted, and their demons is getting irritated, so they could be becoming unhinged mentally. Okay, um, yeah, a lot of them are mentally sick or something. All right, they could have been wishing. They could have been wishing for you to be depressed. Okay, or could have been doing shit to make you anxious. They don't realize that them talking about you and doing all that who shot John is spell work. That shit could be backfiring on them now, which is causing the mental instability and shit like that. Not only that, but shit that they've been working so hard to conceal is being exposed. And what gets me is, right, these people is all in the church. They supposed to have such a highly evolved spiritual understanding, or they spiritual practices, or they religion supposed to be all of this and all of that. They know that it's the time of revelations. They didn't know that all is being revealed. If you made some shit to hide it, You hid something so you can go back for it later. That's the whole point of hiding. You hide it so you can go back for it later and retrieve it. Do you get what I'm saying? So anything that people was doing and keeping hidden, they should have already freaking knew. The time of Revelations that all this shit was gonna be exposed. They should have known that. Okay, this is their own creed and their own religious teachings, and they're not seeing it. They don't abide by it. They're not realizing that they just using the religion to suit their ego. Oops. You see what I'm saying? This is what the divine is exposing with authentic pride versus egoic pride. This Leo energy here. Okay? They've been operating in their ego. Okay? And not out of their heart. And the divine is saying flag on the fucking play, especially if you're gonna put me in it. Okay. Period. A lot of you guys, y'all are starting to get telepathic communications from your new love or from your true divine counterpart, okay? Or from, let's just say, people that you're meant to come into connection with. Okay, some of you guys could be dreaming of your person. You can be daydreaming about them. You can be receiving telepathic communication and all like this from them. You guys are actually helping each other to sidestep all of the illusions and the spiritual attacks. And y'all are actually planning legacy and future in secret. The divine Holy Spirit is actually cloaking the plans so that these people don't find out about the shit and try to fucking do weird shit. Okay? So some of you guys can't remember but a little bit while y'all wake up. When y'all wake up and when y'all come back to, that's why. It's because you can't remember a lot of it because the divine Holy Spirit is cloaking it so that these people trying to attack you don't find out about it. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah, some of you guys could be getting with somebody that you crushed on ever since that you were younger, and it could feel like a dream come true. Okay. Some of you are dreaming about different parties or soon to be occasions. Some of you guys are dreaming about friends that you're going to meet or kids that y'all are going to have or stuff like this here. And people that you were friends with when you were young or people that you were cool with, pretty soon you're going to seem like a distant dream to these people. Some of them going to wish that they could apologize and reconcile, but they may have done too much or whatever the case might be. They had several chances to heal things with you, multiple chances to speak up and tell the truth. And yeah. All these people did. And soon they'll come to regret not having done so. Do you get what I'm saying? Soon they will regret not treating you with the love that you deserve, that they know that you deserve, right? Okay? They realize now that your love and your presence is truly one of a kind, and they realize that their ego is why you're gone or why you're leaving, okay? Someone is being judged or quite possibly reprimanded for wishing ill against you in your dreams directly, okay? Knowing full well who you are, okay? That's a big no-no, okay? They are being visited by ancestors and passed on loved ones. They could be also getting their asses handed to them by them passed on loved ones. The passed on loved ones could be cussing them out for whatever they said, did, or thought, or casted against you because they already knew the divine Holy Spirit moves through you. Okay? So they are being reprimanded by their own spirit guides and their own ancestors and elders for the stuff that they did to you because they already knew who you were, divine being. You get what I'm saying? Quit playing. Oh, now what I was saying here, what I wanted to touch on about this Venus and Mars squaring right now. It's almost like the divine Holy Spirit Okay? The cosmic mother, the divine Holy Spirit. Okay? The feminine God aspect. Okay? It's taking control here. Taking back control of her wisdom. Okay? With her being in Aquarius. What's very interesting is that Aquarius's ruler is also in Taurus. And Taurus is also ruled by Venusian energy, and Venus is there in Aquarius. Okay? Um, the rulers are in opposite houses. This is an unexpected shift for quite possibly the powers that be and secret orders that have been running off of the misuse of technology, that have been running uh, off of, you know, it's a man's world, and you know what I mean? Trying to make every industry a male dominated industry, everything a patriarchal structure, blah, blah, blah. They use the wisdom of the divine mother to go against her and go against herself. They don't realize that by them misusing or abusing technology, or them not using technology from a heart-centered space, it's like an attack on God or the divine Holy Spirit itself. Maybe the powers that be realize that, maybe they don't. Okay? But at any rate, in our personal lives, though, divine beings, okay, you got basically divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy in opposition. Okay. You got Mars and Gemini. Gemini is the third house. Like I said, this rules mental activity. Okay. You have Mars and Gemini. Okay. Mars rules war and rules conflict. Gemini is your mental activity. Okay, and we talking about Gemini and Aquarius. This definitely has to do about the mental body, okay, or the welfare of the mental body, okay. And with Mars there, this is why these people are showing up emotionally conflicted, or mentally conflicted, mentally unstable. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, because they know they forsake higher wisdom, and it's almost like, man, this right here is deep as shit. Y'all could have siblings here that did not utilize their higher wisdom and directly try to attack you or cause conflict for you. Okay? And they could be coming to the realization that that wasn't the right thing to do. They were under some sort of illusion or something that was being casted by these elders. Okay? For somebody here. Others of you guys, this could have to do with a relationship dynamic or a twin flame dynamic. Okay? Where the feminine is aware. Okay? Aquarius. Okay? Mentally and emotionally aware, wise acting, working in divine order. You got Saturn there. Okay? In Aquarius as well. And meanwhile, the masculine energy is very cold. Okay? It's too much mental and not enough heart. And that's what this Leo energy is highlighting. Okay? Yeah. And so now they could be conflicted because maybe you may have ended communication with them because you got Pluto and Mercury in Capricorn. You could have ended communication with them because of their toxic ways. Capricorn is your Saturn energy. Because they refuse to utilize higher wisdom and come out of this egoic pride, you were forced to disengage or disconnect. Somebody could be realizing it here. Okay? Let's pull cards to confirm, of course. Okay? Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Let's get card confirmation. Okay, what's the archetypal energy that is at play here during this Aquarius? Look at me. That's how convoluted the energies are. So during this full moon in Leo, during Aquarius season, what's the archetypal energy that's at play here? Okay. Asheo. Amen. By the power of the divine Holy Spirit of love and life that's within me. Whoop, whoop. There it is. Let's see. Pulling it. Come on now. Hearts of fire. Create love, desire. I did these sketches. I'm going to paint them. Take you higher and higher to the world you belong. I'm just trying to say, not with the flame. Not with the flame coming out here. Okay? A resurrection of your heart's inner passions, your inner fire, and also something about the reestablishing of a twin flame connection or a divine soulmate connection here. Love is being reignited in the heart of a masculine that could have been emotionally cold. This particular alignment is going to be used to reignite a masculine's heart light. Okay, very beautiful. Very beautiful right there. I'm glad for it. Happy for it. Okay. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Okay. Yes, and it's about balancing your light and your dark. Okay, come through, Holy Spirit. This is card number 51. 5 and 1 break down to a 6. 6 having to do with balance. 6, if you want to think about the 6th house Libra. It definitely has to do with the partnership, union. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides, please. Let's clarify this energy of the flame here for the Leo full moon. Come on, man. Come through, Holy Spirit. Did you not see the Two of Cups? That's just the divine partnership that divine Holy Spirit is bringing together here. Okay? Y'all are a light. Y'all are a light unto each other. Okay? And this is why people are trying so fucking hard to backstab, betray it, end it in any way possible. They tried to cause every emotional wound that they could fucking cause. And you done healed every one of them. Look. They wanted you stuck in a mental prison here. They didn't want you in this Leo energy. They didn't want you coming from the heart. They didn't want you being confident. They didn't want you moving with courage and taking a leap of faith. Full card. They didn't want you taking a leap of faith with courage. They wanted to betray you and backstab you so that you would take a leap of doubt, so that you would move in ego and pride and not the authentic pride of your heart, not with the assurity of knowing how the divine Holy Spirit moves for you. And this is where they done fucked up because they played themselves. Okay? Somebody here can definitely be getting locked up and behind some actions that they took towards somebody here. Okay? Masculine, some of y'all have a karmic feminine that's going to prison or going to jail. Trying to backstab or betray you. I just heard something about a gun. We are fighting over a gun. That's for one person. This person is getting locked up and now you're going to be free to move forward and take a leap of faith with someone else. With your true soulmate. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Get some tarot on it. They said energy oracle first, okay? Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Exactly. Somebody was trying to maintain some sort of attachment to you, okay? Somebody was trying to. So somebody trying to use mind control? No, you could have had a karmic holding up the soulmate connection because they were trying to mentally trap you. They were trying to trap you in a connection with them. They were trying to use mind control. Somebody was fire scrying or could have been lighting candles to try to exert their willpower over yours, like I was saying earlier. Or they were trying to control what actions you would take or some shit. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. What about this new soulmate connection here? Somebody, y'all, please pray for your divine partner, okay? Because just like there's people trying to attack you, there's people trying to attack them. So somebody could have betrayed your divine partner here to try to get them locked up. Somebody tried to get a karmic lover tried to get your divine counterpart set up. Do you get what I'm saying? With a gun. Mask. Feminines, pray for your male divine counterpart. They got a karmic ex here that tried to get them caught up in a domestic situation here, being something about a firearm. Okay? And I pray not. You feel me? Please pray for your divine counterpart. People is doing the most out here. Okay? Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. I'm getting all the channels so our card come out. Look, all tied up. Somebody's getting caught up for something that they did here. And if this isn't jail on the 3D, this is jail in the astral. You got the angel of strength here and Archangel Gabriel poking out here. So Gabriel could have rounded up some folk because they were trying to, like I said, in a soulmate connection that the Divine Holy Spirit is putting together to build new heaven and new earth. Okay, people could have tried to betray you, like I said, trying to keep your money and your ends looking short. Somebody could have even betrayed you guys for money. Somebody thought that by trying to keep y'all in an unstable financial situation, that they could keep y'all from coming towards each other. Somebody also tried to get somebody locked up here on purpose to cause financial constraints. Exact. Oh my God. Angel of love here. But come on now. With Gabriel with the angel of love. Okay. These people thought that they could rob you with true love. Gabriel then took them. They is in purgatory for actions that they took against you. God basically sees this as high treason. Okay? Come on now with Archangel Mike. God is seeing this with high treason. Okay? These people were moving out of sheer envy. Okay? Somebody directly attacked a divine union. Okay? Somebody is being rounded up. Archangel Mike, Archangel Gabe, taking somebody, hauling somebody off to spiritual jail, okay? Because they were trying to cause all of these burdens here on purpose. Somebody tried to orchestrate a situation to make you look like fraudulent, okay? Somebody tried to defraud you out of money. Somebody could have tried to make it seem like you took some money. to get you in a fucked up situation so you couldn't go towards your person. I mean, this is the type of shit that people was trying to do. Archangel Mike and Archangel Gabe to step in here so that this love can happen. Okay, somebody's failing to realize they are attacking a divine union that God put this together. I don't understand. Come on, man, this envy and this. Come on out with the envy and the hostilities. Okay? These miserable motherfuckers. Okay? They were moving out of sheer jealousy. Okay? They hostile right now. Their demons agitated by y'all's life and what have you. Because they couldn't keep you. They couldn't keep you confined. They were trying to keep you confined. Now they're being fucking confined. Whoop, there it is. Storm warning on the ass. They were trying to throw you guys out of balance on purpose so that you couldn't come towards each other or so that y'all couldn't manifest abundance or whatever the fuck they call it themselves trying to do here, man. Fuck them. And that's why y'all walking away. Y'all out of here. Archangel Mike then cut the cords. Y'all free. Y'all out of here. Don't know what they thought. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This love is happening. I don't give a fuck what they thought they was doing. This Valentine's Day could be real special. Not the man holding the heart and the woman holding the heart. And it's Valentine's Day. And we talking about this on the Leo full moon. Come on now. Come on now. Yes. They big mad about this. This is coming. This is coming together. They big mad about that. I know they is. Whatever. I might care. Shit. Get they fake ass out of here. All right. Whoa. Cars popping. Come on now. Trust and come out again. Okay. Situation calling for you to have faith. It is safe for you to love. They did all this backstab, pain, and betrayal and all of that to keep you guys from trusting in love. Because if they can keep y'all from trusting in love and keep y'all from trusting in God, y'all want to take the leap of faith towards each other. But you step into love itself, true worth, and y'all know true love is waiting for. True love is worth waiting for. The divine timing was at play here. Come on, because people have been up against y'all and y'all union since y'all were children. People been up against this divine union since y'all were a child. I know I'm not tripping here. People could have either been trying to use children or trap y'all with children or whatever the case might be. A lot of forgiving and learning here. Okay, you might have had to forgive people for a lot of shit that they did to you. Okay, shit that they did when you were a child. Okay, all kind of shit here. So that you can give yourself permission to fall in love here. So that you can give yourself permission to have this passion here. Okay? So that you can open up and have heart-to-heart conversations. Okay? Some of you guys, they say career and finances could be impacting your love life, or financial issues could be impacting your love life. Like I said, they could have been causing financial constraints to try to keep y'all from coming in towards each other. But overall, I feel like with the heart-to-heart conversations, I feel like y'all gonna be working together and getting money together. You get what I'm saying? Make the effort towards this new love. Okay, it's time for y'all to take a trip or a vacation. I've been picking up on a vacation. Okay? And y'all gonna be separating from these people with all these family issues, projecting that shit at you. These people with these religious issues, but yet they mentally and emotionally fucking sick. Okay, you're gonna be separating from them motherfuckers and freeing yourself. Period. So that you can give yourself permission to have this union here. Getting to know each other here. Y'all got pure chemistry. The attraction is strong. And that's because you're being put together by the flame of God. I don't understand what these people thought that they could do. What? Period. The union is happening very soon, motherfuckers. There wasn't shit you could do about it. God put it together. No man could tear asunder. Don't know what the fuck they thought, man. They wasted a whole lot of time. Work hard, though. I bet you it's ending. Peace and love supreme unto the divine beings. Hope that the messages was helpful. okay to somebody here. Hope this clears up some of what's been going on for you. Make sure that y'all smash the like button. And of course, make sure you catch the playback and let me know how it resonates with you. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And peace and love supreme to you all, divine beings.